Hey guys, good morning, his name, and Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn is in the game. In the last episode, we got here to Hotland, we took on the first mission, Period Sands, excuse me. And in this episode, we are going to be heading back to Goldie Square to do, of course, hide and seek. And we are then going to be taking on 2 more missions inside of Hotland. It is worth saying that this is a failed attempt at the recording. Before I get into that, I want to go ahead and give today's words of encouragement, which are a little bit more intense, not intense, they're a little bit more blunt than, or maybe less friendly. I mean, they're still good words of encouragement, but they're less feel-good than the last quote, than the last few quotes. Today's quote comes from Henry Ford. It's, "Whether you think you can or can't, you're right." This is definitely a well-known quote, I believe. I've heard of it before. I didn't know it was by Henry Ford, but I've heard the quote before, and the quote's not that hard to figure out. Basically, whether or not you think you can or cannot do something will ultimately determine whether or not you can or cannot. So, I guess what the quote is just saying is that our expectations either enable us or they hold us back. And it's a little, like I said, it's a little less, like, soft than the previous quotes, but, I mean, it sounds kind of blunt and rough on the surface, but in reality, I think it's a really nice quote, and I think it's really encouraging, at least to me, because that means that if we think we can do it, then in fact we can. So, I don't know. It's a little different, but I actually this quote really speaks to me, I guess. I don't know, it sounds kind of dramatic. But I like this quote a lot, so I actually wrote it on sticky note, and I put it on my wall that I sit at, that I record at, and that I study Japanese at. Because to me, this applies to Japanese in my life. And holy cow, if you kill him, he just drops a bunch of money. To me, this applies in my life to when I study the Japanese language. To me, like, I've always thought of, learning Japanese as this impossible task. I mean, in fact, many people will say, if you have an English background, this is one of the hardest languages you could possibly pick to learn. It is just drastically different from English. There's 3 different writing systems to learn. And in my mind, I've always thought of it, as some impossible task. But if I think of it as that, and I think that, gee, I really can't do this, then the odds are that I'm not going to be able to do it, because I've already settled for the fact that I can't before I even started. So, yeah, I put it on my wall. I'm going to try to remind myself of that. But at the same time, it's encouraging, because if I think that I can do it, then in fact I can. So, yeah, I like it a lot, and I hope you guys do too. So hide and seek, I've just kind of been going on autopilot here. I'm getting some beads right now, that's why I'm not going straight for, I almost said straight for the kill, straight for the victory, I guess I should say, because if I want to go straight for the victory, I would just come right over, oof, beads, I'm losing a lot of them, okay, wait, if I can get this back, I won't be so bad. There you go, and sorry I had to kill you, friend, but you were stealing my beads, so let's hop down here really quick. The tornado get a little smaller, and bada bing bada boom, you found all your friends. So as I previously said, this is a failed attempt at this recording, because for some reason my video game audio did not record in the last episode. I'm not so sure why, but that randomly happens at times. But, oh well, it happened, and I'm just gonna have to look out for that in the future. You found all of us. Thank you, Kirby. But it's probably a good thing that I had to re-record this episode anyways, just because when I recorded this yesterday, I was really, really tired from a long day of work, and I don't know, I mean, and not to say that my commentary is bad or anything, but I was just not as cheery as I usually am. And even today, I'm feeling just a bit tired still from my shifts. Yeah, work is really, really hard for me. My job is very mentally and even physically taxing at times. So I just feel tired for even days at a time after a really, really rough shift. But anyways, lava landing. I am not a very big fan of this mission at all, and I'm kind of glad that I get another chance to do this today, because my failed attempt at this recording, the most accurate way to put it is just to say that this mission completely screwed me over in the last episode. I was at the very, very end, and something happened that made me lose all of my beads. I went from gold rank to not even bronze rank in 2 seconds. And yeah, it's just really frustrating. You'll see what it is in a moment, but this is not my favorite mission in the world, and you will see why. But first off, right off the bat, you're gonna have these enemies that are gonna be flying above us. They're gonna have these missiles they're gonna drop. So what you're gonna wanna do is grab it right out of their hands, bring it right down here, and throw it to unlock this obstacle right here so you can get plenty of beads and also lose some at the same time. Okay, get out of my way. I need to get up here before these beads run out. Oh, man. What a bummer. Okay, well, oh well, it happens. So yeah, I'm not a very big fan of this mission. For one main reason, this lava that's below us. Should you fall into the lava, you will lose beads instantly, of course. And then you will be dragged out of the lava and you will be carried to the farthest possible point possible. And every inch that you are carried, you drop beads. So you can lose a lot of beads here. But anyways, new ability, name going up on the screen right now that we just obtained. This one is extremely overpowered, but I like it a lot. Basically, wherever we whip our yarn whip, 3 attacks will fly out afterwards. You can just keep spamming B to just deal a lot of damage and blow through obstacles. So, I feel like this is a good level to put this in because, I mean, yeah, it does make it a lot easier, I will admit, but I'm not a really big fan of this level to begin with, so I don't mind it being easier. It's just, not that this level's hard, but it is annoying. I do like the design choice for the level. It's not that, it's just, again, it's annoying, but I like everything else about it. So I'm gonna be quiet for a second, let you take in this level and the music. Darn it, okay. So what happens is beads will fall in the lava, they'll be carried by the lava current underneath the ground, and then it'll erupt here in this little volcano right here. And you want to pull it shut while it's flying up in the air, the beads that you want to get, so then you can obtain them. But I did not do a very good job of that, unfortunately. So just be really careful not to fall in the lava. Hopefully I won't have to show you what happens if you do, but you just lose a lot of beads. There's one area in particular later that's very easy to lose a lot of beads in, that I did in fact lose a lot of beads in my failed attempt at this recording. So I will show that off in a moment. But get that right there, get that exclamation mark. It'll fly over here. And there you go. We now have a treasure we can obtain by, let's get through here very quick. Stone lamp, molten rocks, emit a warm glow, but don't hang your coat here. Okay, hop off really quick. I meant to jump up and not jump inside like I just did, because the bag will open eventually and then the lava will escape and it'll take a lot of damage. Or you'll lose a lot of bees, I should say. Right up here, normally in the original version of this game, you would have to grab one of these enemies right over here and not defeat them with your yarn whip. Oh, okay, so I have the ability on right now, so I can't do it. But you would grab them and then throw them over here to be able to break through this wall. But since I have this ability, I can just literally, like, tear right through it. Cartoon meat. This meat is straight out of a caveman cartoon. Grog need fire. That treasure is very easily missable. My first time playing this, I could not find that for the life of me. So this is a new thing right here, how we can bit through a narrow little passage by just turning into a single string of yarn. We will see a lot of this in the next mission. But for now, one of my favorite transformation abilities, Fire Truck Kirby. So you use quite a bit of control for this. You use your analog stick, of course, to go left and right. Or actually, okay, never mind. Not nearly quite as much control as I was thinking. But you can use your analog stick, but I prefer to use the D-pad for this. Use your D-pad to go left and right, L and R to aim your hose, and B to spray, and all the while A to jump. So B, A, L, R, and the D-pad. That's 4 buttons plus the D-pad to operate this thing. So pretty cool. I do like it. It does work really, really well. But you are doing quite a bit at once, which I really do like. How we just have to press all these different buttons at once to get the results we're wanting. It's really satisfying controlling this truck, I do have to say. You're gonna see some bees that are high up off the ground that you won't be able to reach. So you're gonna want to knock them down with water and then get them that way. Also, put out all these little fire things that you're seeing. Not only because A, you have to get through it, but, well, you have to just douse the flames a little bit to get through it. But if you put it out completely, you can get beads. So definitely do that. If you haven't gotten a lot of beads up until this point, this is where you're gonna get them. So do not worry if that is the case. I like the color choice right up here with the beads. Those colors all look really, really cool together. So let's hop over here. And we're gonna need to change our hose around a little bit to get it just right so we can shoot up in there. There you go. Yeah, the music in this mission is really, really ominous. I'm not sure from the I mean, it fits the tone well, but it doesn't really stand on its own all that well, I don't think. But not that it was meant to, of course, but a lot of tracks in this game really do. So these enemies right up here, I'm just gonna call them flames. A really good way you can knock them out is just by throwing your hose back and forth in a limited range, just to kind of slap them with water over and over again. You can get through them pretty quickly if you do that. Kind of like that, but I knocked them off the screen. Okay, we are almost through this section. Let me just douse these flames really quick. Put you out. Hello, Prince Fluff. Thank you for the beads. If you're wearing the hat already, you get beads. If you're not wearing the hat, then you don't get beads. Okay. I actually wish I would have let you listen to music now and not earlier, because now is a good opportunity for me to, well, a good time for me to be quiet and just focus on the gameplay. But this is the area that I said that I lost a ton of beads in last time. You do not want to get caught by this lava. It will absolutely wreck your rank. If you get caught by the lava, then obviously you will fall in. Okay, goodness gracious. You'll fall in the lava, of course, and then you'll be drug up really, really high to the next highest point, and all the while you're dropping beads. I mean, you drop so many. Just drop so many star beads, and you're gonna be very, very upset that your rank goes from gold to bronze, or less than bronze, in like 2 seconds. So everything up to this point is completely just on the line right here. So I actually am gonna be quiet. You're gonna listen to the music a little bit more while I try to get through this area. Okay, the lava speeds up a lot right here at the very end, so get up here on top. Okay, we are safe. Holy cow, that was so nerve-wracking. I do not like this mission at all. Oh man, my heart is absolutely racing right now. But we did really, really well. All the treasures and way past the gold rank. Whew, oh my heart really is racing right now. Oh, that was so stressful. There you go, we got the boxing bell. I like this one a lot. I love this animation. Very, very creative. I think this guy's like a boxing genie, maybe? And I like the choice of choosing bowling pin noises for the knockout effect. I like that a lot. But that'll open up cool cave. I like this mission a lot. It has a really cool atmosphere to it. It's also definitely a nice change of pace from all the hot missions we've had recently, which I guess we've only gone through 2 or 3, but regardless. Yeah, so the music is really cool. It's very cool. Kind of like cool cave. So I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit and let you guys listen to it. So yeah, you kind of get the feel of it. It's really cool. I like it a lot. Right up here, there is a hidden star gem for you to get, star bead. So there you go. There's a lot of really cool little hidden things in this level. Now, going through narrow passages like that, we'll be doing that quite a bit in this level. Almost to the point where it gets kind of repetitive, but not quite to that point, at least I don't think so. Yeah, I really am a big fan of this mission. Not so much of the last one. My heart is still racing. So, that ability, we've gotten that ability plenty of times before. I forget the name of it, but we've gotten this before. So I guess I'm going to talk a little bit about in real life a little bit, because I did do that in my failed attempt that you guys are not seeing. Right up here, if you pull this patch down, it'll reveal light and more beads for us to get here. This guy right up here, he has a really, really long tongue. So if he sucks you in, he will take your beads. So just create a rabble ball, excuse me, I cannot speak, from a distance and then throw that at him to take him out. And if you knock out this block right over here, you'll get access to those beads that we just revealed a moment ago. So in the last episode, or in the failed attempt at this recording, I talked about the month of August and how that is coming up and how August is going to be a really, really, really eventful month towards the beginning. So first things first, on August 2nd, my host sister from Japan is going to be coming. This is going to be the first time that I've seen her in about a year and a half. The last time I saw her was when I was in Japan at the beginning of 2018. So about a year and a half ago, so I'm super excited to see her. She's gonna be going to a university that is near where we live. It's in the state south of South Carolina. It's in Georgia. There you go, let's go ahead and save that. I'm not gonna make those of you who are Kirby stalkers try to figure out what I'm saying. I'm just kidding. I hope to God that there's nobody like that. I don't think that there is, but anywho. So she's gonna be going to university in Georgia, and she's gonna come here on the 2nd, and she's gonna be leaving on the 4th or 5th to go down there for foreign exchange student orientation. So she's gonna be hanging out with us for a few days before then, which is good because, like I said, I haven't seen her in forever. Super excited to see her. By the way, I should say that you can change directions like while you're en route in this area down here. So if you're going the wrong way, I don't think you need to wait until you're done moving. You can also change what direction you're going in by tilting your analog stick. Okay, let's get these beads before they disappear. Oh wow, that's a lot of beads. More than I was prepared for. I was actually wanting to go check out the rest of the area over there first. No, there's no treasure or anything we missed, but then again, beads, okay. Just in case, I don't want to miss any beads that would keep me from achieving a gold rank. So I'm trying to figure out what we're gonna do when she gets here. I'm thinking that I might go hiking one day because there's a mountain that's not super far away from where I live, and I go there a good bit. When I say a good bit, I go there probably a few times a year. So we've done that before. We've gone hiking there before, and I really enjoy hiking as an activity to do with friends and people. So I think that we might do that on the day that she is here. I'm not entirely sure. It all depends on what she's in the mood for. So gotta figure out something that we're gonna do while she's here. But okay, this guy right down here. Oh, wow! I thought I would be able to. Thought I'd be able to like destroy him without losing my beads. Okay, well I got them back fortunately. So I guess create a rabble ball, then throw it at these just so they don't take your beads when you try to defeat them. Or you can just be all Tarzan and swing on over them. Now that is cool too. Whatever floats your boat. So yeah, I'll figure that out whenever the time comes closer. But then again, that's only like a week and a half from now that she's gonna be here. So super excited about that. That is the first thing that's happening in August. Also what's happening in August is 2 days later is my 2-year anniversary with my girlfriend. Gotta figure out exactly what we're doing because, you know, I am planning our anniversary this year. So I've already gotten the dinner planned out. Oh, no, I actually wanted to get this mask. This is not Majora's Mask, excuse me. This ability. This one we've had before. Nylon, I believe, is what it's called. But yeah, I like this one a lot. You just get to suck up beads and lots of other cool things. Ah! Hello. I hate that they bounce around after you lose them. It makes it so hard to obtain it again. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, but still. I don't think there's anything up here that I'm missing, is there? No. So, I've already planned the dinner that we're gonna do. We're going to the same place that we went to actually last year for our 1-year anniversary. Cheesecake Factory. Because she really, really loves cheesecake, and so do I. And she loves the Cheesecake Factory. Don't get squished, by the way. That is a thing that can happen. Ooh, I hate these enemies. I'm so glad I knocked them out so quick. Also, wow, I can't, count my chickens before they hatch. I was gonna say, I can't believe I dodged that. Wow, I'm about to literally get everything. Wow, that was a really good recovery. I'm surprised about that. Those bad enemies aren't really that much of a trouble, by the way. Just kind of defeat them before they defeat you. They'll swoop on down and try to deal you damage, but they're really not all that much of a hassle. Make sure you don't get squished anywhere, because if you do, you will lose a lot of beads. And we're gonna wait until that one bulge, I don't like calling it a bulge, to that one hill comes towards us so we can get high enough to get the star bead right up here. If you don't have a lot of beads yet, don't worry about it. There are gonna be more opportunities later. Up. Ooh, wow, that was really good. That was really good. I can't believe I did that. Okay, hello, Prince Fluff. All right, we're gonna try to come down here and not get squished. So we're gonna be going to the Cheesecake Factory, but I haven't really planned anything else that we're going to do. And I would go into the details of it, but probably shouldn't, because my girlfriend does watch these videos from time to time. Not usually, but every now and then she decides that she's gonna watch one. So I'm not gonna say in case she's watching. I think I said this previously about me getting her a gift, is that I wasn't gonna say what I was gonna get her. So yeah, so that's coming up on the 4th. Super excited about that. And what's the other thing that I have written down? Also, at the beginning of August, I don't have an exact date for this, but almost got squished. In the month of August, towards the beginning, I'm going to get the decision from my business school as to whether or not I got into the international business program. Okay, commentary on the gameplay right here for a second. If you're playing the original version, you won't have this rabble ability because it doesn't exist in the game that you're playing. So what you're supposed to do in the Wii version is grab this little drop enemy that I can't seem to get a hold of. Grab him, hold on to him for a second for the icicle to fall back down. Hop onto the icicle. Wow, I cannot do this today apparently. I'm gonna try to focus for a second. Okay, in the original version of this game, you're supposed to do that and throw him right up here to break through this area. That's how you would do that normally. But since we have the Rabble ability, we can just kind of create our own yarn ball out of thin air. But I figured I would show that off because otherwise that is what you have to do. Which this is a time where the Rabble ability does kind of take away from, I guess, I want to call it puzzle solving, but you have to think a little bit in order to get what you want right there. And you know, the Rabble ability does kind of take that away. So I do see the complaint behind about that in this game. It does at times take away. So watch out for these icicles. I guess that's what they are that are falling right up here. They do move rather slow though before they actually start falling, so they aren't that hard to dodge as long as you're just being aware of what's around you. And you can see all the beads I'm talking about. There are plenty of opportunities for beads throughout the remainder of this mission. And if you only have 2 treasures, the soundtrack and the first treasure, don't worry about it. You haven't missed the treasure. It is hidden later. Ooh! Oh my gosh! I just lost so many beads! Oh, wow, that is really sad. Okay. I'm surprised that happened. I wasn't really aware that you could lose that. I didn't really register as that being a possibility of losing that many and then falling down to where you can't even reach it anymore. That's really sad. Hopefully I can still get a gold rank, because if not, I'm gonna be really upset about that. Okay. So, I think I got off track, but what I was saying is that this is a really hard area to get through right here. That's where I lost my beads a moment ago. What I was saying is that at the beginning of August, my business school is going to decide whether or not I get into the international business program. Okay, this right here, we've seen this in a previous mission. This mission does it better. This ability was like the entire basis of Molehole, but here it's just an added feature, which is what I said should be done anyways. Well, that was my opinion of what should be done. So yeah, this is less annoying in this mission because we don't do it nearly as long. But anyway, so the beginning of August, I'm gonna find out whether or not I make it into the international business program at my school, which I applied for at the beginning, which I applied for over the summer. So, super nervous, anxious about that, because if I don't make it in, I'm gonna have to kind of come up with a new plan as to how I'm gonna get the career that I want, which the career that I want would involve just traveling to and from Japan on business. Hopefully with something to do with marketing maybe, but I don't see how that would happen. I mean, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I don't have the entire plan laid out, but I would like to travel to and from Japan on business. And I am interested in marketing, so hopefully there's something there for me. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get gold rank anymore after that, but oh well. It will be okay. If I have to, I'll go and get it off camera and show you guys later that I did get it. So that's coming up. If I don't get into the international business program, I think what I'm gonna have to do, ooh, nearly just took some damage right there. I think what I'm gonna have to do is continue majoring in marketing, which, if I got the international business major, I would be double majoring in marketing and in international business. But I would keep the marketing major, maybe add on a different business major. Not exactly what other major I would choose. Oh, right here, this is the treasure that I nearly missed. That is very, very easy to miss. So you come up here, jump up, and go through the unravel part on the second level up here so you can get the frog mirror. Otherwise, you sadly wouldn't be able to get it. Oh no. Oh man, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it. Any other beat opportunities? Okay, I got an ultra focus right up here. I don't think I'll be able to get gold rank if I land on the red, but I need to at least try. So I think I was a little early. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! I totally got that! I don't understand how sometimes the wheel just keeps on turning and turning and turning, and sometimes it's just like, nope, we're just gonna pop off like that. So close. If I had gotten gold rank, I think I would have gotten, I mean, if I had gotten the roulette at the very end, I think I would have gotten gold rank. But oh well. I'll get it off camera and I'll show you guys later that I did. But that's still really disappointing. Oh well, I guess it's okay. So, yeah, August is a very busy month. Super excited. And also, not to mention in August, I'm going to be going back to my college town, which I'm very, very excited for. Don't get me wrong, I like my hometown, but I feel more settled when I'm down there. Things are less chaotic. My life is less chaotic when I'm down in my college town compared to where I live now. This animation's really, really cute. I like it. Although this dinosaur does not look like a carnivore, so I don't know why it's eating meat. It looks like it would eat plants because of its long neck, but who am I to assume? Dino Jungle. So, next time on Let's Play, Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn, we're gonna be heading off to Dino Jungle to see where this guy right here is from. So, I've been Camerani, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys back here next time. Goodbye, guys.